Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in this tutorial, I will show you how to edit videos in DaVinci Resolve. I will try to show you everything and start from scratch. So let's get into it. First step, download the software. Go to the official website or just on Google type DaVinci Resolve. After you open the website, you will see this option. As you can see here, we have free download now. In here down, we got buy online now 295, but because tutorial is for beginners, that's why you don't have to buy anything. You have to use this one, the free version. Actually, there is no big difference between the free and the paid version. Almost it's the same, that's why click on free. If you have Windows, click on Windows. If you have Mac or Linux, then click on Linux. Anyways, here we have Windows. On the left, as you can see, is free DaVinci Resolve 19. So click on Windows. In here we have some details. Here you have to type some information. You can use any random information if you don't want to use your real details. There is no problem. After you finish, click on register and download. The software will start downloading immediately. And for the install, it's like installing any other software. When you open the software, this is what you're gonna see, this interface. First, click down here, add project library. In here type the name of the project. As you can see, I named the project YouTube number 2. Okay, in the beginning you should create project first before start the editing process, because you can start editing without creating project. Just open the software and click here on untitled project. But like this, if you faced any crash or if the software stopped for any reason, the process will be gone. Normally there is no crashes with the software. It works perfect, but that could happen if you have low-end PC or for any other reason. So to avoid that problem, first create project where to save the process. And like this, if was there any crash or the software just stopped working, the process will be saved. The software, it saves the process automatically. Also like this, anytime you wanna stop editing, just close the software. And next time when you open the software, you will find everything saved automatically. Here, as you can see, we have multiple pages. We got this media page. Here, this one, it's called cut page. In here, edit page. In this one is fusion page, when you add some shapes, when you create some 3D and some stuff. And from this page, you change the color of your videos. And this one is for the audio. And the last one, when you finish and you want to export your video. So in the beginning, all you have to do now is to go to the edit. There is no reason to check any of these. After you learn the editing, then you can switch and go to the next. But now just start from here. When I start using the software like anyone else, I start from here. Use edit. Okay, now how to import the files. Click right mouse right here. As you can see, there is shortcut Ctrl and I if you want, or just with mouse click import media. Then go to the file where you have saved the videos. Okay. Here we have videos. Okay, open. Here the software asks you to change the frame rate to match the videos. So click change. And also there is another way to import the files. Here I have the videos that I wanna edit. Just cover, highlight like this and drag to the software like this and release. That's it. The files is imported to the software. Okay, now select the file that you wanna edit. Let's say you wanna use this one. Drag to the timeline like this. When you open the software for the first time, you will have two display, one on the right, one on the left. But for me, I prefer to edit on one screen. So if you want to change this, you simply click right here on this icon. Two displays, one display. I like to use one display. Okay, alright. Now it's time for the basics. If you want to cut, just click here on this one, on this icon, for example. Here like this, you cut. If you want to go back, click on this arrow, like this. Now select the video, press delete if you want to remove this part, but if I clicked backspace, these clips will stay here, will not move. So you will have empty space right here. I have removed the clip, but still there is empty space between these two clips. Okay, again you can press backspace so you can remove the empty space. Okay, this is the first step. Now we have this one. If you want to zoom the timeline, press Alt in the wheel of your mouse. You can use this way if you want. want. You can use from here. You got plus and you got minus. Alright. Okay. If you wanna trim from the side, just move the arrow right here and then click and hold. You can trim the video like this. If you wanna split, just press here to split the video like this. Okay. Then again click on the arrow and press delete like this. But you can use the short key if you want. It's better and faster. It saves some time. Instead of pressing and clicking right here, just press B on the keyboard. So move the arrow above to the split icon and you will see the short key. For me, I have B. In this one, when I click A, it selects arrow automatically. So if I want to cut any parts, just I press B and then I click with right mouse. If I wanna go here, just I press A and here delete. Alright, let me show you something else. For example, if you wanna insert this clip, so this doesn't work. If you wanna insert the clip without overriding above this one, simply you need to have two displays right here. Then click 2 times any video you want, let's say this one. Then click here on display and drag to the right. We got overwrite and insert, replace. I want to insert, so I will release above here. Inserted like this without any problem. Also, you can use this manually if you want. Just drag it here. Okay, drag here, remove the space. Okay, that's it. It's the same. Just the insert is a little bit faster, that's why. Down here we got video and down on it we got the sound. The audio always down below here. Okay, now let's say I just wanna trim the audio. I wanna keep the video without touching anything, because as you can see when I click on the audio, the entire clip is selected and this is not what I want. So if I want to trim only one object, audio or video, first turn off this option, linked selection. Now it's dark, that means it's off. Now when I click on audio or video, it's only one thing that is selected. Okay, you can trim the audio just like trimming a video. Just make the arrow on the side and drag like this. And also if you wanna delete the entire audio and keep the video, just hit backspace. Select the audio and hit backspace. And same thing with the video. If you wanna remove the video and keep the audio, select video and press backspace. If you pressed delete on the keyboard, everything will be removed. That's why always press backspace, so without deleting the other project as well. Okay, now there is one thing that you should know. For example, we have different clips on the timeline, and on the second track we got another object, whether it was images or videos or anything else. In here we got empty space. You can remove the empty space manually like this. You just move the clips like this. And for example, you want to remove this gap. Let's say I want this part to stick with this one. You can do it manually, move it like this. But also you can remove by pressing backspace. But as you can see, when I try to remove the gap, everything has been moved, and simply that means I have ruined everything. I was only wanted to remove the gap on the second track. So what to do here? Simply turn off this option. Select all the tracks, audio and videos. The auto track is off right now, except this one because I need to edit this one, the second track. The auto track should be on this one, only this one. Now, when I press backspace or delete on the keyboard, I only remove the gap right here on this track. The others will not be affected by any change. So when you select this auto track for just one track, that means all the changes will be applied on this one. This is really important thing that you should know, because when I start video editing, actually I have faced this problem many times. I was trying to remove the gaps or move anything and all the tracks will be corrupted. So that's why you should turn off the auto track for other tracks as well and keep only for the one that you wanna edit. And there is another way. If you have a lot of clips on the timeline and you wanna remove the gap, with one click, go to the edit and look down here and you will see delete gaps. When you click on it, all the gaps on the timeline will be removed automatically. And if you made any mistake, there is no problem. You can go back in steps by pressing Ctrl on the keyboard and press Z on the keyboard. Like this, you will go back in the steps. Or you can go here on edit, there is undo and there is redo. So from here you can go back in steps anytime you want. And now let's move and see how to add transitions. Here we have on the side, we got effects. So go to the video transition and simply drag it to the timeline like this. If you wanna change the duration, you can trim the transition like this, or you can just click on transition and click on inspector menu. From here you can change manually. So like this you can add the duration of your transition. There is a lot more customization. You can change the colors or shapes as well. For example, this transition comes in black by the default. You can change the color, you can make it red or any color. Also there is some different shapes as well. You can select different shapes if you want. So this is how to add transition. But if you added 2 clips to the timeline and you did not change anything and just you want to add the transition between the clips, here in this moment you can't drag the transition between the clips like this. Nothing's gonna change, the transition will not be added. The solution is to trim slightly the clips, just slightly, then drag the transition to the timeline. And if you don't want to trim anything or touch any clip, then go to the transition, select the transition you want, click right mouse and select add selected edit point and clips, then click on trim clips. You could face this problem only when you have clips without trimming or touching anything, but normally just drag the transition between the clips. And the next we got the keyframes, which means adding some animation and movement to the images or videos. Here we have this logo and I wanna add some movement. It's so easy. Click on the object, click on the logo or the image, and on the right side you get zoom, and down we get position, and down on it you get rotation. Let's say I want this logo to start from small and start zooming. Simply click on zoom and drag and make this 1000 0. So right now I don't see any logo. The logo is disappeared because we got 0 zooming. And on the right side you get small dot. This dot, click on it. Now the dot is on. And now move this line to the point when you want the logo to start zooming. Okay, let's say I want the logo to appear right here. Now just click on 0 and add numbers. Move the arrow to the right so you can zoom the object. Okay, I just want it to be on this size. Now I have added the animation, but it's too fast as you can see. So now to add some smoothness to the object, click right here down. In here we have different styles. Just move the points so you can make the animation more smoother. But in the beginning, if you find it a little bit complicated, just add the keyframe without changing anything. When you get used to it, then go here on this menu. From here, you can add some smoothness to the animation. And the next is how to add title. On effect, right here down, you will see title. Click on it and you will see a lot of examples. Some titles comes with animation and some are just simple. Select the title that you wanna use and drag it to the timeline. I will use this one because it comes with some animation. If you wanna trim, just like trimming video or audio, drag from the side. Okay, now we have added the title. To change the text, click on title, then on control, remove the text and type what you want. You can change the color of the text. You can select any color. And above we got font. You can change the style of the text. You can make the text bold or anything else. And the next thing, which could be not necessary in the beginning, which is the color. Switch to the color page. Right here you get video clips. Select the video that you wanna change the color, and down from here you can fix the color if you have any problem with the colors in your videos. You got temperature. Just move this tool, and the next we got contrast, and when you finish the color editing, go back to the edit and check if everything is okay. And the next is the audio. Go to the audio page and you will see the audio. The good thing about this page is the waves. You can make the audio waves more bigger so you can see it and easily select the gaps in the audio. First, click on the side and highlight the track, just like this. When you see the track highlighted, then just move the arrow. When you see the arrow change to this icon, click and hold and drag down, and you will make the waves much bigger in the size. Now you can easily see where is the gaps in the audio, select and delete them. To delete or to split the audio, click on eraser icon. It's here above the timeline. Or you can use the short key, Ctrl+B on the keyboard. When you split the audio, press delete so you can remove the gaps at the same time. If you wanna keep the gap, press backspace. So editing the audio like this, in this way, will make it much easier and faster. It will save you a lot of time. And now let's go to the next. When you finish, click on the last page. Okay, now everything is clear. Here you get the name of the video, add the name, and down you get direction or location where to export the video. And down on it, select MP4, codec, select each 264, and down right here you get resolution. Select the timeline resolution. If your video on Full HD, you will export the video in Full HD. If it's 4K, you will get 4K. And then click render. Now all you have to do is to click render all. And that's it. The software will start rendering the videos. And now you have learned all the basics that you're gonna need in order to edit videos on this amazing software. All you have to do now is the practice. And after a short time, you will be able to make great videos with this software and your editing will be much better. So that's it for today. I hope you find this useful and thank you for watching.